Okay, so we are live, right? Okay, perfect. So what we're doing is we are just creating the scripts and we are just trying to link those scripts with one another. So we have a script type. We can like this is just like framework for Golang. So let me just show you what it does. Let me just comment it out for now and perfect. Yeah. And so this is our Golang framework. Sorry, and we can do make run. It will take few seconds. But what it will do, it will just create this whole page for you. So you can just refresh. You can click on certain icons. So I just typed this one wrong. So you can go in different pages and you can see those coming up on the right on the screen. So this is pretty good. So this is front-end framework for Golang that we are creating. And right now we are just including the script tag. So what the script tag will do, it will just show you how you can like add new scripts in this one. So mainly JavaScripts import from another you can say link. So for that, I have here. So let me just create this one, this type in here. We can call it script, and this will be a script, and we can store in here our source. Yeah, and it should be string. For now, it will do the job for us. So what we can do, we can make a converter for it. So it will be script and convert, which will return us a string, which is actually the you can say HTML format. So it will be our you can say um yeah we can just write return fmc dot printf, and in here we will have our script and with a source that should be um question mark and this thing, and yeah. So we can like make differ and those kind of stuff later on. So for now, let's just test it out if it works or not. Okay, okay, and we can make it our s dot source. Okay, perfect. Let's just remove this one. Okay, so we have our script converter ready. And what we can do is we can uncomment this thing, and we can write a mega converter, which will convert our strings scripts, and we will have our convert except of our convert link, we will have our convert script. We can just make this one a little better, but for now let's just try it with this thing. So as and we can make it script uh sorry, script. Oh, sorry, it should be remaining the same, and we will have our head dot script tag in here. So we will have our all the scripts compiling in here. And what how we can test it, we can go to our main function. Oh, 1 second. Let's just rename this to be script and import script. Perfect. And we can go back to our main, which is our you can say new page creation. So this is our header. We have our you can say head tag. You can say this one is in here. So this is pretty much same. So I just wrote my name in here. We can change it to be oh sorry. We can rename it to GoLook, which is our name, and we can change the link to the tag. What it will do, it will just import something from here. So we don't have href So we can change it to the source. And yeah, perfect. And what we can do is we can just, sorry, I'm not on my Linux machine um, because that is not that much powerful for doing the streams. So I just used my Windows machine for doing this. So yeah, let me just refresh this one. So everything works. Yep. And if we see our href tags, we don't have our script tag coming in here. So we don't have any script tag coming in here. That's an issue. We can fix those ones um, by doing something. Let me just check why is it so. Okay, so we have our script tag, which is coming from our script. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and we have, let's just go to our head tab again. So we have our script tag coming in here. That's perfect. But in script tag, we are requiring some sort of scripts. Oh, we haven't included those scripts in here. So let's just include those scripts by writing convert scripts. Perfect. Yeah, this will do. Good job. Ah, sorry. Make run. Let's see. Okay. This will execute, and let's see now. Do we have? Oh yeah, we have our script. You might have seen this whole design change. So if I click on form, we have this CSS coming in from our classes. So let me just show you how I made this homepage. Let's just remove this one. Just make it smaller, small screen, and put it on the right. Yeah. Okay. So let me just show you how we made this whole page. Right now, if you can see, if we can just run this one, it will just give us an error. What we can do is we can go back into our Vim editor and go to our main. Okay, so let me just show you how we are creating different pages and how we manage everything. So for starters, we have to create our server, which will handle our requests. You can say all those stuff, all this good stuff. In this server, we have our head tag. Um, it is like it's under DOM section. I just created a DOM section and put it in the DOM. So head is in there. We have jar set. We have title, metas, and scripts and links too. Those are all in there. So those are in here. But then we have our two pages, which I set to um, slash and you can say about page. We can create a third page. For example, let me just call it one, you can say contact. Okay, for contact page, I will have this page creation form. Let me just create this one. Okay, so for starter, we have this page dot create page, which will get two parameters. First one will be our head, which we have already set it up in here. And then we have our component or whatever we can make. So let me just go back to our components. Okay, this is not good. Okay, so we don't have that much space, so I will just do it in this window, right? So let me just go back to components and create a page in here named contact.go. Okay, so this will create our contact page. So in this page, we will create our public function, which will be our, you can say, contact. And this will respond with something and take something. It will get return a debugger. So I believe it's a pointer, debugger dot debugger, which we have created earlier. So yeah, So it will return this one. So we can do is we can return something just like we're doing with in React or something. We have our debugger available in here. So what we can do is um, we can say call our, let's just create our body in here. So dom dot body, we can create our body, and body will have our different elements. We can do is let's just write some class. Maybe we have to put something like this. Yeah, class name will be our, let's say, uh, red 500. That will do a job for us. We have like certain other things. Let me just, so I created this one. I just forgot some pages because I worked on this one for about a week now. So yeah, looking good. Okay, so we don't have to return the pointer. Let's just remove this one and move this one. So now we have our body in here. Okay. So the next thing, if you want to like insert some divs in here, so let me just write some div and we can write a title, something like that. So for now, let's just create a div. Let's just check the comments if someone has joined or not. So far so good. Okay. Okay. So in here, what we can do, we have our div, sorry, not div, inner tag or inner attribute, which will contain the, you can say, arrays of debuggers. And okay, in here, sorry, in here we will have our debugger set up in a way that we can create dom.div in here. In those div we can create um, you can say debugger. Uh, it's a little hectic to like insert all these debuggers, but when you like get the, you can say, sorry, one thing to note, we have to pass the pointer in here so we can like convert it out later on. Okay, so now we have the debugger ready. What we can do also in this one is we can insert, let's say, p tag. We haven't like created h tags for now, so we have a tag, b tag, body head available. So let's just create p tag. Let's just create a tag for that and change the text to be, we can call inner in this one too, and we will have our, again, same scenario, debuggers, and in this one, sorry, make this one and pointer, and we will have our dom dot e tag available. So this example will have all the things you need. So in here we have our text available. We can say about page. We can also include some clauses, sorry, clauses which will have, you can say, font large, okay, font excel. I forgot. Is it text excel or font excel? Font size. Yeah, text excel. Okay. Text excel. So this will create our text larger. Um, and this format. Okay, so this will create our text larger. What we can also do is give this one some link. So href, this will take us to our let's say this page, and we will have our another link attached to it, which will take us to you can say home page. This one is about, so about, not about, but contact. And this one will take us to our contact, not contact us, home. And this is our contact page. And I can change this one to be, uh, let's say, okay, so we have our thing created. What we can do now is go back to our main page, and we have in here we can call components dot contact, which will call our contact function. So for one thing more, if you want to create a sub component, you can create those ones. You can create private and public component. So this is private component, and this is pretty simple. Same stuff. You just need to export debugger and return the things that you want to. So I just make this one a component. Um, okay, yep. And we have, I think, everything. Not enough values. We have what? Sorry. Okay, extra things added in there. Let's just add in there our other function, which is private component. Okay, pretty simple. You can add as many functions as you want, and you can use that one to go back and forth. Pretty simple. Okay, so now we have created our contact page too. So let's just go back to our home page and create, not just home page. I will go into about page and create our, you can say, um, our, what we call it, our link tag or a tag. Okay, a tag. So call it contact, and this will be our contact. Okay, great. Okay, so now let's just clear things out and make run, see if anything's break or not. Okay, so we have created our contact page, so that is appearing in this section too. This is just team developers available. So we can refresh it out so we can see our homepage just requested. So we have our about page available. You can see those contact and homepage available in here. You can go back to homepage. You can come back to and go to contact, which give you this section, which is contact page. If you click on it, you will just get back to this page. Pretty simple. And if you want to go into homepage, you can click on this one to actually go to. You can see homepage. Great. Okay. So this is how this one is working. So we can add new scripts to it. But for now, I believe that that should be enough for you to understand what is the behind the scenes look like for our, you can say, GoLook, and what it's actually capable of doing. It's directly just, you don't have to create templates, you don't have to do anything, you just write code, so simple code, and if you find yourself creating some errors, it will show you that you're having some errors. Next one, I'm looking forward to adding some of the scripts that including like JavaScript, creating some JavaScripts. Currently this one is server side rendering. So I would say we actually don't want to use the JavaScript for now. Later down the line, we will have JavaScript enabled. Um, and if you want to go and check this one out and check the code, if you want to check the code out, you can go there. And let me just push it out. Uh, let's just call it script hashtag. I would say hashtag, and we can push it out. Simple. We're not going to make any bigger changes in there. Okay, meanwhile, I will show you if you want to go and check this one out for yourself, you can just go directly on my GitHub account. Um, you can go to github.com. Is that one? Um, I'll go. You can go to my GitHub repository. I have only 16 repository public. You can click on there and you can see GoLook, and this is the link if you want to copy that from here. Here you have some of the documentation. You see this is blazingly fast, just like other stuff. Okay, and yeah, so in here you can copy this one out for yourself and test it out and give us some response, how it looks like. If you want to add something, you can create some pull requests, you can create some branches and ask us to pull those ones into our code. So that's good. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Please comment those ones out, subscribe and like, and we'll see you in the next one.